What is up, everybody? We are live. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope my mic just didn't blow everybody out. Hope you are good. I'm good. My fucking internet has been down since Sunday. My router broke, but that shit is back now, and I'm here. What up? What's up, Brandon? Yo, new comp is out on the page. Almost no one has seen it. It's basically a secret. It's like a 25-minute comp. No one's going to see it. Go watch it. But yo, today we are talking about goddamn bad dates and bad sex. 540-583-4464. Somebody kick us off with a crazy one. The first person always really gets it rolling. The first story kind of sets the tone. What's up, Greg? Yo, so we're having a good time already. I gotta tell you, it's just good to be back. I really hated not being able to have court on Monday. Update the stream on Kick. Oh shit, we just got a badge on Instagram. Let's go. We're officially balling on Instagram Live. Let's get it. Somebody drop a call. We'll talk about a bad date or a bad sexual experience. Keep it light. let's share laughs and not trauma. 540-583-4464. That's 540 judging. Yo, one time I was all fucked up and I was doing sex things and I stepped down off the side of the bed onto a drinking glass, just fucking exploded a drinking glass, shattered, and I just tied my shirt around my foot and was like, I will deal with this in 10 minutes. It was drastic. Drastic's not the right word, but it was scary, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I'll hear trauma too. That's fine. Whatever works. Whatever gets us there, you know? Gotta dig around my brain and come up with something to contribute because I'm sure that I have more stories I haven't told. You know what? I would be shocked if that was the case. Oh, what's up, Ishi boy? Trying to figure out how to fucking fix my thumbnail on YouTube. Yo, so also, since I got a new router, I think that technically means I have a new ISP. So I think that means after the show tonight, I can fucking do some Omegle content. We can do some Omegle judging for a little bit till we get banned again. Mike needs help. What the fuck is wrong? It's fucked up? I'll just talk right up on it. Is that better? Is it better if I'm just right here, or is that too loud? Stepped off the bed of this girl's trailer, and my foot went through the floor, and my leg got stuck at the knee. Fire department had to come and get me out. Yo! First of all, if the fucking fire department has to come, things have gotten very serious. Just to prank people on Omegle. Were you dressed up like a lady? I don't know why people do that. I'm here for it. I mean, Oh, thanks for the sub, Mike. Appreciate you, dog. 17-month subscription streak. Easily has been subscribed since I could take subscriptions. You absolutely could have called in and told that trailer fire department story as a call, and I wouldn't have had to read it like a jamoke. So thanks a lot, buddy. I'm trying to change the thumbnail for this live. I think that they don't fuck with my never know. Oh shit, it's Drew calling. It's crazy that I haven't heard all your stories. Like I don't even have half as many stories probably. I just forgot them all. Like you seems like you've done more drugs than me maybe even, but I definitely have less recollection of my stories overall than you.
I'm surprised too, man.
How you doing? How's your week
Fucking,
been?
not too shabby, man. It's same old shit. But I figured, okay, so I figured out one fucking bad date. It was about me and my baby mama when we first like got together. We live in the South and shit, so this was like out in the middle of the fucking woods, in the middle of nowhere. Fucking, I was like, let's go fucking mushroom hunting. Because fucking, I love mushrooms and shit. That was like right there where Wiley eyes were growing and shit. We used to go like up to the golf course and people would get like trash bags full of fucking mushrooms. Like that shit was fucking everywhere. So I was like, let's go fucking mushroom hunting in the fucking woods and shit. So fucking, we get in there, you know, I find like a few little like young ones and shit. I'm like, okay, no, not yet. So we're in there for maybe about an hour. And then by the time we get out, she discovers that she has a tickle on her, and I fucking feel around like my head. I was like, oh shit, I have a tick on me too. Like, let's go back to the fucking house and get all the fucking ticks off. And fucking, we're both checking ourselves, and I feel on my fucking pants, and like right on the tip of my dick, I'm like, huh, that hard thing has never been there before. I'm like, I whip my dick out, and I'm like, oh my god, there's a fucking tick on the tip of my dick. And
Oh,
fucking, dude, it was weird as fuck. Like, I'm talking about like starting to go in, like bit there right on the lip of the urethra. I'm
oh
sure
my
everybody's loving
God.
to hear this right now.
And they like
Oh,
burrow in, right?
oh, he was trying. I wasn't liking it, but yeah, fucking, I couldn't like get a good fucking grip on him, so I had to get this girl fucking. We had maybe slept together like maybe 2 times at this point. Like we were fresh into the relationship. And fucking, so I'm like, I need you to help me get this tick off my fucking dick before it like digs inside of me. So she's like sitting there, like I'm sitting on the edge of the bed, and she's trying to fucking like pick it out, and like she accidentally like pinches like the tip of my dick like with just her fucking nails. And I have my hands on my lap, and I fucking like kind of, you know, the knee jerk reaction, like I fucking like kind of jump up, and my fucking hand just like bam, like socks her right in the fucking face.
Oh fuck.
so, so I'm fucking like healed over, like, you pinched my dick. She's like, you fucking punched me in the face. I'm like, you fucking pinched my dick. I didn't mean to.
Oh, bro, you're all the way wrong for that one. She was trying to help you.
Dude, it was just my reaction. Like, I had my hand on my lap, and she was just, it looked like she was giving me head if you were to walk in behind her, but she pinched it, and fucking, yeah,
Well, if
I
that was the
fucking
case, you
jumped
shouldn't
up,
have
fucking,
punched her in the head either. Like either way, that's wrong. That's not right. That was the wrong reaction.
no, definitely not intentional. However, no, fucking, after that, though, she was able to successfully extract the
Bro, the
tick off
fact
of
that
my
she
dick.
even helped you after that is crazy. Like the fact that she even helped you after that is absolutely wild.
It was some kind of love at that point.
Huh.
We'll call it that.
Yeah. That's fucking gnarly, bro. So then did you have to help her too? Or you were just done? You didn't help her get any ticks out.
Oh no, like she was good. She had found like maybe like one other tick than the one she had found coming out of the woods, like on her. And we both had like only a couple, but mine was definitely in the most fucked up area.
Or I can't believe it's funny.
Well,
Like this girl obviously was down. Like she
You
helped
ain't
you
shit.
even after
You
you
ain't
punched.
shit.
Oh Jesus, oh Jesus. Like she helped you even after you punched her in the face. Like that's a nice lady, but still the relationship could not survive.
I mean, she if it helps, she had like a real angry, like competitive streak. So we were playing football one day, and she like tackled me, and she just like fucking socked me in the face. Like after she tackled me, had me on the ground, just bam, punched me in the face. I was like, "What the fuck is that for?" She's like, "I'm sorry, I was just getting competitive." I'm like, that's bullshit.
That was payback, bro. It was 100% coming back around. That's what we call a receipt in the business. You paid for that. That's your receipt.
Well, I suppose so. everything else, fucking that she took was just on the house.
Yeah, there you go.
That.
Exactly. Well, that's pretty great, bro. Thank you. I didn't even think that was what. Like I thought you think you know where a story's going, and then just boom, just takes you somewhere else. I love it.
Oh yeah, him fucking M Night Shyamalan over here.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, no problem, man.
I just remembered I was supposed to hit this dude up on Instagram to call. I see he's on live. Let me see if I can mention it. He said he had a good one for this. Can you mention people? Can you mention people on live chat? I don't even know. Doesn't look like it. Send him a DM with this shit. Word. So that was great. That was a great story to start off with. Ticks in someone's penis. Scary. What's up, Saf? How's it going, bro? Conquistador. That's a fantastic name. Let's keep it rolling. How about another call? 540-583-4464. Let's get it. Yo, if it's funny she eventually got him back. Like she acted like that wasn't it, but like she's waiting for that day to just blast you, bro. What is that emoji, Mike? It looks like a sponge from here. Pretty good. Pretty good for a first call. First call's almost always Drew, and he always sets the bar high. It's funny too, because a number of the stories that he has told could go in for bad sex. I'll also go back and tell this because people probably didn't see it. But he called in and told a story where on the first date he had, or no, it was I don't remember if it was his first date with this girl or not. But like he did acid. It was his first time doing acid. He got this girl to do acid, and I think it was their first date, but I might be wrong. And she ended up going to the insane asylum like within like a couple weeks. Like it never got better for her. Something bad. But then she did eventually recover, and now they're together. Like that's his girl. Some crazy story. I have to go back and I think I clipped it. A crazy story that easily could have been told right there, but he probably didn't want to retell it. A wacky one. A wacky one. Responding to a fucking text. That's perfect, bro. We're hearing some good ones already. I'm not even in the chat. One of our very early memories. Yeah, I thought I remembered that was like you said that was your first date or some shit like that. Bro, one time we tried to do a double date. We tried to set my roommate up with a girl we didn't know that well. And We tried to meet up for lunch. My roommate showed up like an hour late. He didn't talk the whole time. He just was not into this girl. This girl also didn't like him. She didn't talk the whole time. And then literally like after he was like an hour late, and then he stayed for like 15 minutes and said he had to go to work. He didn't say he got called into work. He was like, I got work right now. And then he just left. It was such a funny way to bail on a date like midway through. He's like, I got to go to work. And he just went home. He's like, see ya. And then I was just like, yo, so I'm sorry. I can't say I didn't think he would be like that because I guess he is kind of like that sometimes, but my bad. And then I thought about, like I just mentioned trying to set her up again recently, and my wife was like, she'll never go for it, not after last time. I think I told this story once on the stream, but I was dating the Honorio. I was dating Honorio. I just started reading something while I was talking, and it all came together. I started dating this annoying girl in my summer school class, and I went over to like dinner at her house to meet her family, and they were like, "Yo, so we are Mormon, and she cannot date." And I was like, "Please let this be the end, and just let me go home." But they like pulled out the Mormon book and shit. They were talking to me about all kinds of shit. I was like, yo, I don't care about this shit. Please just let me go. When you're before you're old enough to drive, you're essentially like held hostage by adults. Like if I'm somewhere I'm not supposed to be, like I still have to wait to get a ride. So like eventually they drove me home, but it was like slowly turning into a nightmare the whole time. Usually they come to you. Like these Mormons lured me into their house like a spider's web, bro. Like they got me, and then they were my ride home, so I literally couldn't leave. Also, had it been a prank, like that's pretty funny. Like if they just did it to joke on me, like pretty good, pretty funny, then I wouldn't be mad. This wasn't really a date, but one time a girl I was dating and my friend, me and the girl I was dating went on a camping trip with my friend and her boyfriend. This girl's boyfriend fucking hated me, and that's fine. But also, like, they were fighting the whole trip, and while they were fighting, I was like commenting on the shit they were fighting about. Like, I would be like, you shouldn't be mad about that. And like, if you want to see two people get mad at you, like madder than you've ever seen, please try and do that. Hop in the middle of another couple's fight, because they will both get mad at you and each other. Like, they don't team up against you. Everybody's mad. Oh, shit. All right. Hello. Welcome to the courtroom. How's it going?
How's it going, great Uncle Meatball?
It's going, man.
Okay, so I got a twofer for you. Two for the price of one, all right?
That's exciting.
Back when I was like 17, 18, I lived around Boston, like the greater Boston area, and I used to sell a bunch of cocaine. And so
cool.
I would go to these college parties and shit. And, you know, if you're the dude with the cocaine, obviously everybody loves you, right?
You're the fun guy at the party. That sounds right.
And so we had this friend that lived not in the dorms, but had an apartment with like 3 other roommates near the dorms, up near like Charlestown and shit like that.
Okay.
So I get there at about like at 9:30, and everybody's already shit-faced. I'm trying to get shit-faced because, you know, you want to get shit-faced before you start doing coke.
That makes sense.
And so eventually, after it got to maybe like 12:30, 1 in the morning, we are all fucking plastered, right?
Cocaine hours.
And, you know, the coke the coke had just come out like 15, 20 minutes prior to this, to where this story begins. So so everybody's getting kind of fucking wild, fucking everybody's in their goddamn fucking undies and shit like that. And there's like maybe 20, 30 people in this room, and they have like one of those old 90s fucking balls that, you know, the fucking lights all over the ceiling and shit that turns.
Okay. That sounds crazy. Okay, I know what you mean. Like it's like a bunch of colored lights spinning.
Yep. And so there's this chair in the middle of the room, and so I go to sit on it, and fuck, my wife is right next to me. But no, this girl sat on my lap, and we were both naked, so you know exactly what the fuck's happening there. She's facing away from me. I'm sitting there getting my dick rode and shit like that, and I'm really, really fucked up and really, really fucking high. And I threw up all over her back.
Oh, no.
In front of like 30 people, yeah.
Yo, you think when you're having sex in front of people like that, like a lot of embarrassing things could happen, but that wasn't really on my list. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, I got lost in it for a second. I got lost in the sauce, and then fucking and oh my god, it was so fucking bad. I never went back to that apartment ever. All the people were not my friends anymore. I was too embarrassed to show my fucking face.
Yo, that's crazy. It's like that you were done with that whole friend group. Just that's how embarrassed you were. Like you just had to cut it all out. That's crazy.
I mean, they weren't really my friends. I would just go to their parties and drink all their liquor and then sell them coke.
Yeah, that's
so it wasn't.
You have to be a strong man.
It wasn't really a hard
L.
So,
yeah, that's true. Also, like how this poor lady, how did she react? Was she like, did she act like you shot her with a gun, or was she more or less cool about it?
I wasn't in the room long enough to really see. I just kind of, it happened, and I kind of threw her on the floor in front of me. Got my ass.
Dead ass wrong for that, bro. That is fucking, to not even know her reaction because you were like, I don't know, I left. Like that insinuates you didn't even get dressed, bro. That means you just ran the fuck out of there. Like,
no, wait. Okay, so I didn't even know her name. Is the thing.
I still think
so I got the fuck up real quick and fucking, you know, scooted with my pants on the ground over to the bathroom, fucking hit the sink, washed what the fuck was on me off, pulled up my shit, and then ran down the fucking 3 flights of stairs and out the front door, and I got the train home.
Well, that's fantastic. God damn it. Well, also, I mean, here's the thing. If you never saw any of them again, especially the girl, it's basically like it didn't happen. Like you had to deal with no repercussions with that except for your own shame, and you can put that behind you like it's nothing. So it's like really, really you didn't lose anything.
Yeah, pretty much. But there was, okay, I told you I was giving you a twofer. Here's the second story. I was I lived at an apartment with my grandmother and my aunts and shit. And one weekend, it was actually 420 weekend. They all went to fucking Foxwoods. Like they all went to a casino and they left the fucking apartment to me alone. And I was trying to be like a good host, you know what I mean, for a small party, like actually where I live. Like these were my friends and shit, like my actual friends that I see all the time. And everybody's fucked up. It's like 1:30 in the morning, and this girl, Alexa, that I had known basically like my whole life, me and her like got into it on the couch with, again, like 3 other people in the room, and she was going down on me, and she literally like went face all the way down, like really fucking gawk shit, and threw up all over my dick, all over my couch.
Yo, like, here's the common denominator in all this is actually that you're having public sex. Like, you enjoy having your dick out in front of people. That's what I'm hearing.
I mean, like, shit. Like,
I mean,
okay,
you've essentially got this poor girl on stage. She's probably nervous. Plus, she's really, it sounds like she's making an effort at what she's doing. So, like, it's a lot to deal with. That's a lot of things coming to a head without a pun intended. Like, it's understandably that any one of those things could lead to vomit. Like, any one of those things alone could lead to vomit. So, combined, it seems scary.
No, like, it wasn't even my idea. Like, she was just fucking, I was just sitting on the couch doing my goddamn thing and, you know, like a swoon up to me, and then all of a sudden I got my pants off, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, this is happening.
I mean, to just say you're along for the ride is kind of like a cop out, but I'll allow it. That's fine.
I wasn't along for the ride for the first story like that. I actually wanted to do that one. That was my own doing. But the second one was like people I really know, like closely, like I see them every day. So I was like, oh, this is fucking weird. And then I got my dick thrown up on.
Well, I gotta tell you, like, if we looked at the transcripts of this call, like if I had the court reporter read it back, the like headlines would be like, you got naked in front of some people and then somebody threw up. And then, you know what I mean? Has those two things ever happened another time? Like, have you ever had sex in front of a group of people independently of those two times?
Besides a three-way, no.
That's also still a yes. I mean, I guess. No,
Yeah,
I mean, that's fine.
You know, like in a three-way, everybody's participating. You know what I mean? Like, there's not just onlookers. So I would actually have to disagree with you, Your Honor.
I was gonna say three's not a group; it's a crowd, so that's fine. I suppose that's fine.
Three's company is what it is.
Three's company. Well, that's fine. I guess just keep your dick away in a public setting. If there's more than 3 people there, keep it in your pants. That's where I'm gonna rule on that one.
All right, thanks.
Or don't be surprised if vomit's the next thing that happened. Like, or that's probably the consequence. Don't be surprised if that happens. That if vomit's next, you know how it goes.
I know these roads. I probably shouldn't go down them.
Fantastic. Thanks for calling, bro.
No problem.
A lot of vomit content in there. I love it. I'm always here for vomiting content. Maybe even to a fault. You know what I mean? Okay. We're getting loose. Let's keep it going. 540-583-4464. Also, I could probably drop the Discord if anybody wants to call in the Discord, if that helps people. Oh my God, it's not. That is empty. Yeet. There's people. It's a courtroom, so somebody cleans it, not me. You know what I mean? I'm also here just for a bad date. If you met some fucking weirdo and went on a bad date, ladies, I'm here for that too. Not just here to hear vomit stories. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. I'm here for it all. Which, there is the Discord link. YouTubes. Okay, doing bad dates again. Yeah, it's true. I mean, we got all kinds of bad dates. We're here for that's what this court is mostly about. Here it is on Kick. If you want to join the Discord on Kick, shout out to anybody watching on Kick, bro. We're trying to get out here on Kick. Anniversaries. Are doing bad dates always. The Discord's been pretty cool. That's where I'm gonna do Omegle. As soon as the stream's over, I'm gonna go hop on the Discord and do Omegle. I think I'm gonna try to, anyways. But let's keep it going, and let's still call 540-583-4464. We will call and tell a story. I guess I haven't been out like on too many bad dinners, like bad dates like that. Nope. Every day is a joy. Because you usually get to eat and you get to hang out. Even if it's like, I don't know. It's always gone good. No, I'm sure I've had many horrible dates. But it was always fine for me. So because I'm oblivious and I'm a jerk. So oh, it's funny because it's true. Hello, how's it going?
It's doing okay. Yeah, I'm not even high yet. I don't even know how to talk.
Yeah,
Hi, how are
that's
you?
crazy, bro. That's good. We'll just start over. What's going on, man? How's it going? How you doing?
Nothing. I'm good. How are you doing?
It honestly still wasn't ideal, but no, I'm good, man. We're doing good.
All right. So dates, bad dates. Yeah, man. I guess you know what I've had bad dates, to keep it real, but you can't really ask for much when you're me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hard guy to be around. But anyway, one time I took this black female, and yes, that matters. It does matter. I took this female, ebony, fine, thick, light-skinned, queen. You know what I'm saying? I fucked with her heavy. She was so nice at the job. But she was just like such a mean person. You know what I'm saying? I didn't notice it at the job. But then when we get to the restaurant, little Mexican restaurant, oh yeah, this bitch don't know how to act, bruh. Just doesn't know how to fucking act. Is being super fucking rude. I'll give you a little example. And this is one of my pet peeve things. When I'm from East Side Oakland, so every person in East Side Oakland, I'm pretty sure you know this. Every person in Oakland knows tacos are the shit. You feel me?
Everybody all over the world knows that.
Oakland... No. The town. You probably don't know this because you're from Sacramento, but in the East Bay, there's a such thing as people from Hayward, people from San Leandro, people from all other places. They say, "Hey, you guys want to go get town tacos?" That's a thing people say. You know what I'm saying? It's a fucking big thing here. And me and this girl, we're both from Oakland. So, Morgan, you know that when you go to a taco stand or a Mexican restaurant, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to serve you no tacos with no ground beef, right?
Yeah, for sure.
That's not a thing, right? That doesn't happen, right? Okay, cool. I'm glad we're on the same page there. This bitch goes to the lady, "Can I have 3 ground beef tacos?" I'm immediately turned off. The lady goes, "Oh, no, we don't have ground beef." What do you think the next thing she fucking said was?
I mean, it wasn't a second choice. I can guarantee you the next thing that she said wasn't a second choice.
She's like, "How the fuck don't y'all got ground beef in y'all Mexican restaurant?" That's what she said. And then I like, I try to jump in real quick, and I'm just like, hey, ground beef ain't really, that's not traditional like tacos. Like these are Mexican, like they street tacos. You know what I'm saying? She's like, no, I had tacos before. They got ground beef. I bought them there. I'm like, bitch. Okay.
They got them at Jim Boy's.
They don't got, like, they don't fucking got that. You have to get steak or like carnitas, and then she goes, of course I said carne asada, because that's just the type of person I am. I'm not going to say steak. You know what I'm saying? She forced me to say steak when she was like, what the fuck is that? Morgan, she's not cultured.
Well, she doesn't know your culture, so that's probably, you're probably right.
No. You got to realize this. Everybody here knows tacos, bro. Everybody here knows that.
Well, also, like the larger issue is she's just being kind of rude to the waitress, I guess. But also, these are still small things to get all the way mad over first date.
Believe me, I'm getting cringed out. I'm getting really cringed out that she's being this rude. But like, it's like this thing in my head where I'm like, hey, you're hella stupid. Like, this isn't what. Like, I'm on that first. Like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm trying to convince her. Because at this point, it's taking some convincing that she's wrong. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, boom. Next thing that comes out of her mouth, well, I don't want to eat here. Morgan. Fucking bro. I just remember I got up. I was like, hey, I'll be right back. Where do you think I went, Morgan?
Did you leave?
Oh,
you left?
Shit. I'm so sorry. I fucking left, dog. You know why I said sorry too, my bad.
That's so funny.
But anyway.
That's so funny.
I fucking left. She came there after work with me.
Yo, also you work with her, so to leave her at the restaurant, it's not like you're not gonna see her again. You know what I mean? Like you already said.
No,
I
seen her the fucking next day. I seen her the next day. It was obvious beef, but I didn't give a fuck.
Ground beef?
And I was actually like the like I was trying to be a lead, so like I told her what to do every day. You know what I'm saying? So I literally just showed up at work and just started telling people what to do.
Like, so now I'm hearing that there's a power imbalance. See that socially? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Like, damn, I really thought I won this one.
Oh yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, keep digging your own hole, buddy. I'm giving you enough rope to hang yourself with.
Yeah, but no, that was, I'm not gonna lie. And like I took her to a place like where my family goes. So like the lady that she was being mean to like has helped me, my mom and my grandma, and like helped me and like my friends, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like me, my cousin, like she knows me. You know what I'm saying? So I left that shit. She could deal with that bitch by herself then. I was gone. Fuck that shit.
That's hilarious. Also, that's what you get for taking like a random person to a trusted restaurant. You know what I mean? Like you don't shit where you eat. Literally, you don't potentially blow up a spot you like to go to.
Morgan, God damn it! I don't know why I keep doing that, bro. I'm sorry. I will send you her Instagram, and you tell me if I'm fucking stupid.
I don't know what that has to do with it, but I'll take a look.
You know what it has to do with it. You know why I was there. Light-skinned beauty.
Well, tacos are part of it too. I get it. I get what you're saying.
Bro, I'm Mexican. I can eat tacos at any point in my life. I can eat tacos now. You know what I'm saying? Like tacos weren't. You feel me? I'm thinking, hey, you know, she likes Mexican dude. She feel me? She's flirting with me all the time. Maybe she likes Mexican food. Nah. She's only had skillet fried ground beef hard shell tacos. You know what I'm saying?
I think that this might also speak to a larger issue, which is the like divide between black people and Mexican people. And I don't really want to get into all of it, but I'm not saying it's not a factor in the story. Like it's part of it.
Hey, brother, I'm black and brown all day.
It's all good. No, that's how it's supposed to be. Absolutely. I'm just saying it's part of it.
It's a cultural divide. You are right. Yeah. But like all my friends that are black, they don't dare go to the fucking taco truck in the hood and be like, hey, let me get some ground beef. They know not to do that. You know what I'm saying? They know that.
When you said you did
that, they would have looked at her crazy too. That's what I'm trying to say. They would have looked at her crazy too. You feel me? Like, what the fuck?
I'm just saying,
They
maybe
probably
look inside yourself that this is this big of a deal to you. It is something to be upset about, sure, but I don't know if it's like a deal breaker day one. So maybe let's look inwardly, tap inward, tap inward, and just think about that.
Anxiety's a motherfucker. Like yeah, my anxiety went up because she was being rude to the lady, and then I'm just sitting there, I'm sitting there like, no, hey, yeah, so they have a carne asada. What the fuck is carne asada? Oh shit, it's steak. I'm trying to be nice.
All right, you aren't wrong.
And believe me, when I got up, I was still being nice. I was like, hey, look, check me out. I'll be right back. Just get her. I think I settled. Like, I was like, they got enchiladas, chicken enchiladas. That's what I said. I'm like, they got chicken enchiladas. It's like, okay, yeah, I'll fuck with that. And then I'm just like, all right, y'all deal with that shit. I'm fucking leaving on the way out.
It's funny you ordered her food and then still left. Like, you were like, all right, now she can eat and I'm out. That's so funny.
Yeah. No, that bitch ended up telling me like a week later, like, she was like, that was scandalous what you did. And I'm like, yeah, but she was being weird as fuck. And to be honest, like, she didn't feel me, and I never felt her, and we never felt each other.
You know what? It's not always a love connection, and sometimes you have to leave her at the taco spot to eat her enchiladas alone.
Yeah, that's actually
be like that sometimes. It really does be like that sometimes. I get it.
Yeah, you're married and happy, so whatever. All right, man.
Word. Well, thanks for sharing, bro. I appreciate you.
I haven't called the past couple times, so you feel me? Well, let me get up in here.
Well, you're always welcome, so thank you.
I know that. You don't have to tell me that. All right, bye.
Okay. So I didn't let anybody off the hook there. I mean, she wasn't right. They're both wrong. Everyone's wrong. And the lady at the restaurant's wrong. All right, let's hear it. Hope you guys are warmed up. Hope the ice has been broken and you're ready to call in with your story. Number's right here, 540-583-4464. How about a bad date or a bad sex story? That was our first bad date. That's a great contribution in itself, Cheddar. First bad date of the night. Ooh! Someone's calling, and it's a local number. Hello? What's up, buddy?
Oh, hi, Honorable Judge.
How are you?
Oh, hello?
Hello? I'm here.
Good,
I'm here for you.
Good. Okay, sorry, there's a bit of a delay. Hi, do you know who this is?
I don't know if I do know who it is.
This is we'll use the pseudonym Staple Boy. Does that ring a bell?
Well, what's up? Yeah, what's up, man? How are you?
I'm good. First time caller. I managed to catch your stream, so I thought I'd call in and share a story.
That's fantastic. I love it.
So I'm not sure if this kind of fits into both categories, bad date / bad sex. And I'll let the great honorable judge make a ruling, okay?
All right, sounds good.
So this actually happened at work about 13, 14 years ago. I'm a young EMT, and I'm working this clinical shift in Kaiser's emergency department, right?
Okay.
So we get a call overhead that a critical, like tier 0 guy is coming in, which basically means he's not breathing, they don't have a heartbeat on his own, and all hands are on deck. They're going to be pushing this guy into ICU and hooking him up to serious machines, right?
It's real. It's a big deal.
Shit is real. Already high stress situation. I'm not like 19, 20. But sometimes the doctors will kind of know that cases may be kind of lost causes, and they'll like pull in people who don't really have that much experience so that they can get it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So this guy comes in on a gurney. He's already intubated. There's someone bagging him, giving him oxygen. And one of the doctors who's leading says, "You," points to me. I'm skinny at the time, like 120 pounds, 110. Says, "You get on the gurney, start doing CPR on this guy." Basically, while they're wheeling him to the unit where he needs to go. So I hop on board and I'm like straddling this guy. I'm doing chest compressions on him, and it's basically like doing it on a dead body.
Yeah.
Right? You can tell like we're working hard, but not really hopeful it's going to have much of an effort. But I'm, compressing this guy's chest, working real hard, and I feel something. Granted, everybody's like yelling. There's lots of chaos going on. We're pushing at high speeds. I'm trying to hold on. I'm sitting on this guy's lap essentially and holding on like with my knees so I don't fall off the damn thing. And as I'm compressing this guy's chest, I feel something like in my ass. And I couldn't quite place like what exactly is going on. It's not from me. Like I actually thought someone had like stuck a finger and was like pressing it against my butt. Like I even turned around, there's no one there. So I'm like, what the hell's going on? Whatever. I keep compressing this guy. But eventually we get to the ICU and I hop off and they start giving him meds. They rule that he's completely asystole, he's brain dead. They're basically going to call it. But he has a full 100% like massive erection. This body, which was confusing, right? And that was what I like hopped off of. I was basically like sitting on it, like cowgirl style, unbeknownst to me. But I hop off and I'm at a loss, like I'm speechless. Like I didn't even know this is a thing that could happen.
A lot of emotions at once.
One of the doctors who knows starts laughing. Apparently, some people have a like prosthetic device implanted. If they can't achieve a hard-on on their own, they can pump themselves up. Like those old basketball shoes you can pump up.
That's crazy.
Right?
I didn't know that.
And all the pressure from pressing on this guy's chest was going downward and also compressing this device, which was like filling up his dick and pressing it into me.
Oh my
So
God.
I had a non-consensual intercourse with this dead body, essentially.
And you were trying to save him too. Like that's the kicker. Like you were really doing everything you could to save this
trying
fool's
to be
life.
professional. Because if you stop, that's the whole point of CPR. You keep going. You don't stop. You try to do everything to save somebody. But yeah, so that was my first and only homosexual encounter. And it was kind of a bad date, kind of bad sex. I mean, wasn't really
at least he
fulfilling
was just
on
brain
my
dead.
end.
He could have been like 100% dead. You could have been like a straight necrophiliac. And usually those, you know what I mean? So really,
No,
it
he
could have
was.
been worse.
I was the only thing making his heart pump.
Oh, man.
Once they called off, they pushed epinephrine, all these meds to try to jumpstart the heart. Didn't work, and they basically called it right there. And that's when we discovered little homie's like 0 to 100.
But like, so had
So
you
that's my
mentioned
story.
it as it was happening? Like, or did anyone else notice? Like,
No, because I'm like sitting like
yeah, you're
my knees are
covering it up,
straddling
I'd
him,
assume.
and I'm covering it up with my ass, and I'm leaning over and pressing with my arms. I didn't say anything like, "Hey, stop, guys! I feel something in my ass, doctor. Can you?" You know what I mean?
Hey, come on, guys,
There's
cut
more
it out.
serious things going on in the hospital. I took a quick glance behind me because I swear I felt it, but I didn't know what was happening. I thought like, I don't know, someone was back there fiddling with something on the gurney and they accidentally touched me. No, it was. So that's what happened.
That's crazy, bro. Like I've never even heard of anything like that in my life. That's fucking crazy. Honestly, it came from such a good place. Like you're doing everything you can for this fool, and it just came back to bite you, bro. That's crazy.
I will say this though, it wasn't my worst date ever. I've had worse. So
what a transition. Let me hear it.
At least he was polite about it. Oh, no.
Oh, okay. No, I
really
thought you were just
story
queuing
for
up
the
another
second one.
story. I thought you were being like, I was like, oh my God.
Well, I've inadvertently gone on dates with people heavy into drugs and like casually mentioned that they were gonna go take them, which like is beyond me. I'll smoke a little weed and have fun, but some like hardcore druggies are hardcore, and I don't mess with that. And that kind of made the date sour.
Yeah, when
Those ones are like worse than this gentleman. At least he was nice about it.
what's funny is like some people who are on drugs, they're like, yeah, I'm on this shit or whatever. But other people who are on drugs, they act like it's no big deal. So like they're just like it's just part of their day to day. Like, so I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, bro. That's one of the craziest stories I've ever heard. I would be remiss if I didn't ask you one more question before I let you go, though, and it's actually not story related. So when you were working in the do you have any crazy emergency room stories? I always try to ask medical people this because I've had a few emergency room techs and stuff. Do you have any crazy EMT stories? Well, that's a crazy one. I'm not saying obviously that's
that's probably the most memorable because it directly involves me. I've taken care of people who have inserted things inside themselves that get stuck. That's so commonplace to us that it's not even like, wow, that's a crazy story, because it happens all the time. Like all these people experimenting with vegetables or toys, and they put them inside themselves either end and can't get it out. They come to us, but it's like, no big deal.
We'll get that out of you. We'll get you home, buddy. That's crazy.
We've had I'm trying to remember something like really crazy.
I think I've heard someone on this show say a Nerf football before. They removed a Nerf football.
Nerf football. That's one. Yeah, no, we've taken care of zucchinis and like gear shifters, like that you unscrew from a car.
Oh man.
And of course, these are considered patient belongings. So like we bag them up, put the label with their name on it, and when they leave, we give it back to them. Like, here you go. Here's all your stuff. Your iPod. You have everything. Your iPod, your phone, your giant butt plug.
That zucchini you
got everything. You. Here you go. Yeah. Oh no, it was a pickle at that point.
Oh man, that's silly. Well, thank you. That's one of the craziest fucking stories I've ever heard in my life. I don't know if I'm really reacting to it right now, but I've probably never heard anything like that before. So thank you so much for calling, dude.
Yeah, I thought the great honorable court would appreciate that. Yeah, thank you for taking the time to take my call. Wish you all the best.
Anytime. You're welcome anytime, Deej. Thanks for calling, man.
No problem, buddy. Take care.
Man, what a guy. That's fucking crazy. Almost penetrated by a dying body. What the fuck, man? That is fucking wild. Like that's the craziest thing we've ever heard on this show, actually. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and call it. You nailed it, dude. That's it. We have yet to hear something that crazy. That was nuts. We'll hang out for a little bit. Not a lot of people watching, but that's a great story to even end it on. So I hesitate. But if any, no, what could even top that? Squeejay, this is DJ. Thank you, dude. Thank you for telling that story. That is absolutely wild. I swear to God, I was just talking about you like a couple days ago too. So that's so funny you called. I don't think on stream, but not on stream, but I was just talking about you with Tasha a couple days ago. So, thank you for calling, dude. That's a fucking wild ass story. Okay, so let's pick Friday's topic. I'm not gonna get greedy. Let's pick Friday's topic and we will get the fuck out of here. We could do reasons why you got fired again or got in trouble at work. That's like one of the first stories too. I mean, we're still doing bad dates. I'm seeing people trickle in. So if you want to call in and share a bad date or a bad sex story, this is your time to shine. Get right on the show. I'll answer it on the first ring like a desperate girl. or boy. I answer on the first ring for everybody. I like to get calls. What else? Reasons why we broke up. Irrational fears. I think we just did recently, but I think we're still good with that one. First time drinking. Oh, cheating stories. Cheaters. We could do cheaters. We actually had some really great ones for cheating stories last time, so I might get excited for that. Weird things you people eat. That's my favorite topic almost. Most embarrassing thing that happened to you at school. Yeah, thanks for calling back. What's up, man?
Hey, how's it going? Me and my wife were just talking, and we kind of have a story for you.
Oh, that's great. It's like a tag team.
Yeah. So when I moved away from Massachusetts and Boston and all that, I came down south a little bit, and I met up with my wife. But at that time, she wasn't my wife, fucking obviously. And we had known each other for years. Always had a crush on each other, all that kind of shit. And so I go and I pick her up from her parents' house. I shake hands with her dad and everything like that. And fucking, so we come back to my mom's fucking basement. Cause like it was like an interim situation where like I didn't really buy a house around the area yet. So we go down there, and obviously within the first couple fucking, half hour to an hour, we start fooling around. It's broad daylight too. And so we start fooling around and shit, and we're both like almost like nearly butt naked. And I'm going down on this girl that is now my wife, right? And then I had let my aunt borrow my car earlier that day. So we're fucking around on the couch, and then we hear a car pull up. Well, I heard a car pull up. And then my aunt walks in the fucking basement, like sliding glass door window. And we're both butt-ass naked on the couch, pretty much. Like all we're wearing is socks, and her shirt is up at her neck.
Oh, bro, fucking with your socks on, you're wrong for that. I'm gonna go ahead and bang the gavel on that one real quick.
I mean, I was just getting down to it. We're on a couch, bro. This ain't.
No,
this ain't
go for it. But I still had to bring
it up. But so I'm meeting mustache with fucking lips, right? And my aunt walks in, just opens the sliding glass door, which that fucking noise is unmistakable. It's and she's just sitting there for a second over like the back of the couch, and we're both just laying there fucking naked, like, oh my god. And so, and my wife is very, very shy, especially back then. And she goes, here's your car back, and then throws the keys at me, and I had to fucking catch them while I'm on top of her.
It's dangerous, bro.
It's a quick one.
That's fucking funny. I think I said this recently on this stream, but when you're having sex somewhere you're not supposed to, you should not be fully nude. And I know you had your socks on, but
I mean, like, I felt like that was somewhere I was supposed to be because there was no better place, really.
I mean, your basement was obviously on the main level. It was not an underground basement. So to think someone could just walk in at any time off, you know what I mean? But I mean, you got to get in when you're fit in. I get it. When you're young, you got to fuck where you can. So I get it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was fucking going the fuck in. I didn't expect in the next in the next 3.5 minutes that somebody would pull up to that fucking door.
Yeah, it was such a small window for that to even happen. That's a great point, actually.
And oh my god, dude, her face was my wife's face was so fucking red. She couldn't bury her head hard enough in the sand. Like, just, oh my god. The first time I meet your fucking aunt and I got my titties out and a head between my legs.
That's so funny.
And like, she's like still our neighbor and shit, so like we see her every day.
It's funny too, because if you see her I know every day everyone involved still thinks about it. It comes to mind once a day anytime you see each other. You know what I mean? Like 100%.
I mean, like, not really, because my aunt's kind of fucking stupid. But like, every once in a while, me and my wife are like, "Yeah, that was super fucking weird, right?" And we're
it happened
like,
just
yeah,
now. That's why you called. It just happened a little bit ago.
Yep. Yeah, me and her thought about it.
Well, thank you, dude. That's great. That's perfect.
All right, no problem.
I've been caught having sex myself a couple times, and I can tell you it is fucking terrifying. It is not a good feeling. To get caught having sex is fucking scary, bro. First of all, like, you're already at like high alert when your dick is out. Like you're like naturally also kind of scared no matter how happy you are. So like you're like ready. I have never one time even I could be in a locked room and I'm still expecting someone to kind of catch me. Like, I don't know why, but that's like somehow part of a sexual feeling for me is also like, oh, you're not supposed to be doing that. I don't know why. Just, it feels like it's the same thing. Like if you're masturbating, you feel like you might get caught. No one else can even be in the house, but you still kind of feel like you might get caught right then. Like, that's the feeling I'm trying to describe. Like, it's a scary feeling when your dick is out. Like, you're scared. And I guess I'll just end on that because I don't really have anything else to say about that. And I'm kind of out in the weeds here. No, some fucking fantastic calls. I gotta tell you. Craziest story I've heard this whole time. We was in there. So you know what I mean? That makes this a great episode no matter what. So thank you to everybody that called. Off Trap Topic. Yeah, there's no reason for them to be doing 10 Fast and the Furious, and there's even less reason for the 10th one not to be the last one. Like, I think they build at least 7 or 8 as the last one too. Like, where's the consistency? And people who are dead are now back too, right? First bad date was for Fast Furious 2 Tokyo Drift. I love Fast and the Furious 2. No, Fast and the Furious 3 is Tokyo Drift, and that's the best one. Tokyo Drift's the absolute best one, and I'll die on that hill. A bad date at the movies, it's like, you can just watch the movie. So like how, you know what I mean? Like you just don't talk. I guess like it could still go bad. There's any number of ways it can go bad, but. All right. So fucking Friday. We got to pick a good topic for Friday that's going to get people calling. I honestly thought we were going to get a lot more bad date at the movies is when there's a miscommunication. Oh yeah, I could see that. Any date can be ruined by that, I would say. Let's do cheating stories on Friday. Cheating or cheated on. Let's get in trouble. Someone's gonna get kicked out of their house. Let's do it. Friday night, cheating stories, 7:00. Be there. And I will see you guys later. I'm gonna be in the Discord. The Discord link's in the chat on almost all platforms. Join the Discord. I'm about to get, I may be tomorrow. I think tomorrow, tomorrow evening I'll fucking do some Omegle in the Discord voice chat. I'll share my screen and we'll do Omegle in there. So join the Discord. Watch the new comp. It's live on the Facebook page and I'll see you guys on fucking Friday. Oh my God. There it is. Bye.